I'm sure before that you were in corporate, but last 15 years you were in VIT.
Manager, but universities like VIT, where you have a larger campus with a lot of students, you want that the children to sleep for at least few hours.
And now if they connect to your university campus, do you have protection for that? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Secure Talk by NK Mehta. As you know, this channel is about raising awareness about cybersecurity, data security and personal security. Today we have an interesting guest with us, well-known personality in education sector, Mr. Mohan Kumar CM, Director IT of well-known Institute of Technology, commonly called as VIT. Mohan sir, welcome to this episode. Thank you so much for coming in.
It's a pleasure to be part of this. Thank you.
Mohan sir, you have been in educational sector, I will say, for last 15 years in VIT. I'm sure before that you were in corporate, but last 15 years you were in VIT. Joined as a senior manager, now you are a director IT. How has been your journey in educational sector?
Well, the journey has been incredible,
Right.
with a lot of ups and downs. But every time, when you face challenges, like you always gain strength. So my journey with VIT for the last, in fact, it's almost 20 years now with VIT. So has been very challenging as well as very enjoyable. Okay.
Is it different from the corporate world? Because we know corporate world, but educational sector.
Yeah, definitely it is altogether a different ball game here in education, because corporate you have a predefined set of activities which you will be doing it.
Right.
But here it is very dynamic, like the requirement comes at the last minute and you need to execute. And that also in a mass, in a large scale, like for example, you need to build a facility for post your admission. You find that there are more intakes where you need to build facility for them.
Okay.
So that means you will have a lot of challenges in mobilizing the resources and and executing the things.
Right.
So the kind of problem you face there in corporate and what you face here, it is totally different.
Right. So in corporate world, when we say CTO, CIO or a CISO or IT director, we understand the role.
Correct.
In educational sector, how does a director IT role, is it something different than the corporate, or what is like day-to-day role for you?
Yeah, actually it's like, I have come from a corporate world actually.
Right.
Like I worked with Tata for almost 20 years, 10 years. Then I came to education. So I was thinking that the scenario it will be different here.
Okay.
But I don't find much of different as far as the work role is concerned.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because maybe in small colleges you will not be needing an IT director or IT manager, but universities like VIT, where you have a larger campus with a lot of students, a lot of IT assets, and bigger networks. So definitely you need a person to manage this infrastructure. And today the scenario is totally different how it was earlier, because today everything is very demanding. Like even from a student to a faculty, they'll be very demanding. So you need to ensure that whatever resources they need required to deliver their work, they depend more on IT. In that context, you find that the role of an IT manager or an IT director, it's really required.
Is great. Sir, I remember, I think 15 years back or something, when we sold the first firewall to your institute, VIT.
Correct.
One major requirement was you wanted to block students not going to unwanted sites, especially pornographic site, or download unwanted things.
Correct.
But today the world has changed. Every student is tech savvy. Everybody carries a latest mobile phone. How in your institute you are able to keep up with this latest expectations of this generation of students, and also how you take care of the cybersecurity part in your organization, taking all these developments into account?
Very, very, very interesting question. You know that today, the students are very intelligent.
Of
It's not
course.
like our days where we listen to our teachers. But
No, but
today,
we were also intelligent,
no,
sir. We used
we
to
were
listen.
intelligent, but we listen to our teachers.
Correct.
But today the scenario is totally different. If the teacher says that don't do this, then the student will be more curious to do what he is intended to do.
Okay.
So that way, it will be really tough for an IT guy also to manage the infrastructure. The reason is there will be requirements coming up where we need to enable certain ports. Or maybe generally I get a request from a faculty or a student saying that I am doing a research on certain area where I don't want any firewall in between. So, or if there is a firewall, I want all the ports to be open.
Access all to all.
Yes. So, for us, it will be really difficult whether to accept or reject the request. Even if we reject, then it will go to the next level. It can even reach to the chancellor. Yeah. So escalations will happen. So what we do is we ensure that what is required. We will try to convince them. We will also talk to them for a longer period. We will understand what is the requirement, and finally we will try to convince and see what is required only will be provided to them.
Right.
So that way we were able to manage, but still we will tell them that there are tools available where you will be monitored, your activities will be monitored, so they will be a bit cautious.
So now they are open to such compliances?
Yes.
Now they are much more open compared to earlier. That's good.
Correct.
Sir, as per the reports, if we see any report, educational sector and top universities are a prime target for cyber attack.
Correct.
So how we ensure that your research and development which goes, so that access is given, as well as your campus is also protected against this latest cyber threats?
See, generally, especially in education, normally the management will not be so much interested in spending in IT, because for them IT is the least priority, whereas
doesn't give a straight away ROI.
Right. Yes, correct. But somehow I was lucky enough to work with the management like VIT, where they were very forward-thinking kind of management, where any kind of request which is required to protect or safeguard our assets as well as our IPRs.
Right.
They always help me to provide sufficient budget and also to bring best of the breed technologies.
Right.
So if you ask me 20 years back, I think when I joined in VIT, there were only firewall, not even antivirus.
Correct.
Because generally what happens, all the attacks happens internally. Most of the things, it happens internally because students are given work and sit with the endpoints. So that is the source where you get a lot of malwares getting into the system.
Right.
But today we built an infrastructure where we have multi-level security in place. Either you call it as a perimeter or an endpoint or application, because most of your applications are open to the public. So that means there will be a lot of attacks getting into, especially being a well-known university in India, and globally we are also being rated very high. So there will be a lot of people trying to target our application as well as including our website or even our infrastructure. So we have built, over a period of time, we have built multi-level security in place to ensure that our assets are protected very well. Yes.
I have visited your data center and it's one of the latest.
Yes, correct.
So nice.
Yes.
To see that education institution investing so much on the latest.
In fact, in Chennai also we are building a new data center now. We are going to invest a lot on that to have the state-of-art facilities in Chennai also.
Right. So students from their room, where they stay, from their campuses or even their hostels, they can connect to the internet and browse 24/7?
Generally, we don't encourage them to access internet 24/7. We normally cut off the internet by around 12:30 in the night. And
that's for a best practices.
Yes, because we wanted the children to sleep for at least few hours.
Okay.
That is our management policy. Even Chancellor is very keen on that. He always says that students have to at least sleep for few hours. So we ensure that internet is cut off at 12:30 in the early morning, and then it starts again at around 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Oh, is it that way? Okay.
Yes.
But sir, when we were also a student, there were a bunch of students. They will study whole night and go to the exam directly.
But, this new generation, they don't sleep. That's the problem. Daytime they have to attend the classes. Night they will be playing with internet. So there is no scope of sleeping there.
Okay.
So
So they bring their own laptops,
yes,
right?
yes,
Most of
yes,
the students.
correct.
So if they go not connecting to your institute's network, they can also directly connect using dongle or data card.
Yes.
They may download some malicious
Yes, correct.
files also.
True.
Their laptop may get infected. And
Correct.
now if they connect to your university campus, do you have protection for that?
See, actually, like, we have built two physically different network for students as well as for the faculty.
That's interesting.
Okay, so all students will be accessing, we have two networks. One is called academic networks, another one is called hostel networks.
Okay.
So all the students will access their missions to the hostel network.
I see.
Again, when they come to the campus, like, we will have hotspots. They will again hook on to the hostel network.
Right.
Whereas faculty and research scholars, where we will ensure that those missions are loaded with whatever security systems required. Like, for example, endpoints, or we do use umbrella to ensure that the missions are not infected with any malware kind of things.
Good.
So
good.
Yes.
Nice to know. Yeah. But today, most in corporate world also, raising the cybersecurity awareness is a ongoing process.
Correct.
Tough job, but it's ongoing process.
True.
How you ensure your campus, like students as well as faculty or professor, are regularly updated about the importance of cybersecurity?
See, generally what we do is we have a periodical communication by emails to students as well as for teachers.
Okay.
We ensure that some kind of flyer or communication is sent to all these people, indicating the current challenges or threats in the cybersecurity and the cyber area. So, and also we also have digital signage across the campus. So we will post certain banners, at least mentioning that these are the challenges or these are the threats which is prevailing. So please ensure that your missions are updated with the latest antivirus or systems like that.
Yeah. Good, nice to know that. Just wanted to check about the nature of students when they are joining VIT and then graduating after 4 years and all. So while joining, what is their inclination? They want to go for core subjects, or the awareness is going towards learning cybersecurity and things like that?
Yeah, see, maybe down the line, 10 years back, if you look at it, people are only interested in computer science and engineering.
Right.
Like, we did not have any other options there. It's only core computer science and engineering. Today, you find a lot of specialization happening because of the industry demands. So you find data science, you find cybersecurity, you also find artificial intelligence and deep learning. Similarly, blockchain. So these are the niche technologies which is very demanding in the market. Okay. So we have seen a trend among the students that when they choose the subjects itself, they choose this kind of specialized area rather than getting to the core computer science and to be honest with you, like a lot of students are even now getting into the cybersecurity, because that is what is the future. That is all other technology, it will come and go, but as far as cybersecurity is concerned, I think that will be there forever as long as you use these network systems. Right.
That's good. So what about those core specialization like mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, which was a core specialization about 10-15 years back?
Correct.
How is that changing? Is it many students are still opting for this core specialization?
There are students like, for example, mechanical, you find a lot of students getting into mechanical because their idea is to get into kind of mechatronics.
Okay.
See, they join for mechanical and later on they do the PG on mechatronics. Similarly, you will find a lot of students getting into EC because that is also now, see, I think there is a Make in India thing happening where government of India is supporting industries to manufacture chips in India. So there are a lot of demands going to happen in future, especially these streams, which is very core. EC was taken a back step. Maybe if you look back, last 10 years, computer science was dominating. But next few years, it's going to be EC is going to overtake that.
So today, most of the exams are moving online.
Correct.
If you see any institute or any competitive exams are moving to online. I'm sure VIT also must be gearing towards this online examination. So, do you see any cybersecurity challenges which you face when we were moving to this online exam or even online teaching also?
Yeah, actually, like, COVID was the, the
Starting
time
point.
where we started the online education actually.
Right,
Like,
right.
till that time, our, either the teacher or the institution was bit hesitant to go to the online kind of mode of teaching. But today, we have a hybrid kind of,
Right,
teaching
right.
happening, like, online as well as offline. So during those days, initial days of online education, we find that there was no mechanism, there was not much of mechanism available for the people to authenticate whether the student who is joining with the call is a genuine student or is a intruder.
That's okay.
Okay, so because it's all happened all of a sudden. Suddenly, everything was locked down, and
Right,
you have to do the education, and whatever tools you find, you start using that.
Right.
But you will not be knowing whether the student is our student or someone else's
Somebody
student,
else's
right?
student, okay.
So this was the situation. But today we have mechanism where we can authenticate that this is the genuine user or this is our student who can be authenticated to get into the system. There are systems available, so we are able to somehow manage. But there are threats. There are always threats because you do not know when they sit at the far end. We will not be knowing the identity of the individual. Like though if I have a mechanism by integrating with the Radius server or Active Directory, still if the student is shared his credential with a student of a different college,
Right.
definitely will not have any mechanism to identify the student. But yes, there are challenges.
Okay.
But I think technologies are evolving to address those challenges now.
Right.
Yes.
So as you say, the interest in specialized fields are increasing, especially into cybersecurity field and all. And today we also see lot of students are interested in cybersecurity, especially ethical hacking and things like that. I'm sure in your campus also students must be interested a lot in this type of ethical hacking programs and all. So do you see some incidences happening which compromises your internal network, or you faced any challenges because of the students trying to internally break into your network, maybe to find the question paper itself?
I know, definitely. Like see, I don't blame the students because out of their own curiosity they try to do it.
Okay.
Because when the teacher teaches in the classroom, they just really wanted to experiment that.
Okay.
Like though we have a lab set up to demonstrate certain things, but the student wants to know whether it is really whatever we are saying or we are teaching
effective or not.
Yes, correct. So definitely there are challenges. Like there are people who try to sabotage or you try to get into the system. But thing is, everything there is a time. You need some time to do this. That is why I said, like we have two different networks. Students will be hooking onto one network which is purely students.
Okay.
The academic will come different network,
different.
and access to those to the students to those networks will be only through the lab, where we have certain security in place to ensure that they don't run any application or they don't copy any of their files to those machines to get access to our network. So that kind of mechanism we already built.
Great to see all these practices in educational universities as such. We see this
so
thing
that
in
is
corporate.
That is what I said. Corporate you will not find this kind of problem.
Right.
Because here the students are coming to try, experiment.
Correct.
So the challenges are more here compared to corporate.
Very interesting. Mohan sir, like to recollect any small security incident or any small security practice which you implemented which made a big difference in your campus?
See, like the campus are very large in size.
Yes.
And you find like especially if you take Vellore campus or rather Chennai, you find the number of device in the labs put together will have around 10,000 plus endpoints.
No.
In Chennai we have around 6,000 plus endpoints. So, and the access to the endpoints is very easy once upon a time, where students can bring in, hook onto the device and any pen drive. For example, pen drive, they can bring the pen drive, hook onto the machine and do it.
Right.
But today we have built in the endpoint security system in place. Thereby, even if you bring any kind of devices, still you will not have access to that.
Okay.
So that is a small initiative. Like we wanted to protect the threats that is coming from an endpoint. But it has made a lot of difference. Like when we stopped it, there were a lot of resistance from the students as well as from faculty, saying that without pen drive, access to the pen drive will not be able to. But we have taken a decision policy that no machines will have no students or the faculty will have access to the any of the machines with the pen drive.
Right.
So we have stopped that, but that has resulted a lot of what you call we used to have nightmares.
Right.
And the IT team used to run around to fix these issues. But today, I think
All
with the
taken
implementation of that small
think it has
initiative,
changed.
we were able to control it.
Good. Anyway, sir, last question on this section. You have a vast experience as such. Okay, educational has been 15 years, before that in corporate. But overall, we want to know what is your vision, or how do you see cybersecurity threats picking up in 2025 or beyond? How the landscape will be changing? Some ideas on that?
I started my career some 20-30 years back. 1991, I passed out.
First 30 years.
Yes,
Sure.
and 10 years I served in corporates where we did not have networks, only we had standalone machines. Then we had network systems. And today we are talking about systems which is accessible from anywhere, anytime.
Right.
So the landscape is totally changed. Like, we never thought that, people from some country is able to access your machine, which sits in one corner of
Right.
Tamil Nadu, right?
Right.
So there is a total paradigm shift in the as far as the security, cyber security aspects of the systems are concerned. There is a lot of changes, but going forward with the new AI and artificial intelligence, bots are coming in. Not humans are attacking, even
Right.
bots are attacking. You are targeted,
Right.
sitting in some place in some part of the world. Your missions are being targeted not by a human being, not by a bot.
Both of may be sleeping.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So that is what is really challenging, and we do not know what is going to happen. And even if when you do an audit in your network, you find that in a lot of malwares running within your network, trying to get into some machine which is vulnerable. So these are all things are happening, and going forward, I think it is going to be much more worse than what we have seen till date. So definitely the IT managers or the IT directors will have nightmares going forward, and I am sure that there will be new technologies coming in to mitigate or to address these issues. Definitely it's going to happen. But thing is it is not going to be so easy.
So 20 years back also we had nightmares.
Yes. But it's in a different form.
In a different form. Today also you are saying it is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And future also will be a nightmare.
Yes, correct.
Thank you so much, Mohan sir.
Thank you.
We will stop this section.
Sure.
We'll move on to next section,
Sure.
which will be more knowing you as a person.
Sure.
Okay, Mohan sir. The first question.
Yes, sir.
This is a rapid fire, or I will say more lighter questions, more about you. So you have been in VIT for about 15 plus years, as you said 20 years going to be. What is one magical thing which you will take away even if you retire? Magical moment in campus.
See, one thing I wanted to tell you here is Vellore is a place where it is known for whale actually. Whale means sunlight, right? It is very hot place. So when I was in corporate and when I shifted from corporate to, in fact I was in a place called Kodagu in Karnataka. When I came to Chennai, I was looking for an opening. Then I joined with some companies here. In the meantime, this offer came, and I happened to go to Vellore to see how the campus is. And today, after 20 years, you see the campus. It's really magic, because such a place, very hot place, you find a beautiful campus. Which is, I think no one would have imagined or thought about it. You will fall in love with the campus when you go and see. First expression is going to be, I miss this campus. Why don't I? That is what made me to join there. When I went there, I saw the campus and I thought, okay, enough corporate. I was in corporate. I said, almost 10 years. Okay, let me get into this campus, because this is the campus I wanted to learn, which did not happen. But at least let me work. But I never thought that I will serve the university for almost 20 years. I thought, okay, maybe a few years, then probably come back. But after joining there, the kind of vision they have, to take the campus to the highest level.
Right.
I think I found a lot of opportunities there.
So it's the green campus which you will carry in
Exactly.
memories.
Yes,
Yes, I have
yes.
visited the campus
It's very
multiple
beautiful
times. It's
campus.
really
Yes.
green campus. I think Chennai campus is also
Coming
shaping up so
yes,
well.
correct.
Great, sir. Sir, managing systems or cybersecurity day to day to mentoring the students, what is one ritual which keeps you grounded?
See, I always believe in one thing that end of the day we are all human beings.
Of course.
So when you think about that, automatically you'll be grounded. Right now, probably you
Nice
will be
question.
having various positions. You will when you are in your career, you will have a humble beginning. Then
Right,
you maybe get into highest level of your career, maybe at the age of where I am in now. But as long as you think that you, first of all, if you think that you are a human being, then rest of the things will not
flow. Okay.
take you to that. So you will feel that you are always grounded.
Interesting. Sir, students must be coming to you very often with some new ideas or some funny ideas. Is there something which you remember which actually makes you smile now also? Some incidents or some idea? No?
Yeah, I think there are many such situations. Maybe one situation is related to cybersecurity, and probably I can talk. I used to take some sessions for students on networks.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a value-added courses which normally we offer in the evening hours. Those who are wanted to get into a career in the networking field, we generally teach them, and we use our practical experience to. We will always share with them.
Right.
So one of the incident was we were talking about malware, bot, all those things, and end of the day we were telling them that even a small script can even bring the network down.
Right.
So everything was explained. So one student came after everything is over. He came out. He said, "Sir, I have a small script to run it. Can I run it on your network?" So because I was teaching them what are the challenges when you have this kind of things, you will know, and you will see that the network is going to go down. At the same time, this fellow is coming and telling me that I want to run and see that your network is really going down by running that script. Right. So that was actually, it was actually I was thinking, I was wondering whether whatever I convey, whether it has reached to a student, or maybe after reaching that, whether you want to really try and practically see that it is happening. Maybe that was one of the events which is coming.
Very interesting, sir. Sir, one incident, or I will say, what part of your job, even it can be a family or friends also, which you don't understand till now?
See, when my children were very small, they used to come to my office. So every time after the school, in campus, they will come straight away from the school, and they will wait because I was staying very close to the campus. So they will come to my office and probably will go for a coffee or something, because my wife will be coming a bit late. So they will come to my office. So whenever they come to my office, they can always see me sitting in a chair and revolving, right? So my children used to tell our relatives as well as their friends, my dad's role is to sit and rotate. So this is, even today they tell me he doesn't have any job. His job is to sit in the chair and just revolve, right?
Interesting. So if you have to explain your role to a 5-year-old, what it will be?
It's a tough question only. But generally what I have always related to that activity which normally they do it. For example, a child, they will be playing with the mobile or a iPad. So if they ask me what is my role there, then probably I will relate that with that gadgets.
Okay. Great. I thought you will tell revolving is my job. Sir, we read in social media posts that you love cooking and music.
Yeah.
And your favorite is fish curry.
Yes.
Does this cooking help you rewind after a full day's job?
Yeah. See, generally, every day it's going to be a hectic day for it. Like, generally we, when on Monday when you go to the office, you always pray God that, this day should be very, very easy day for us. But Monday will be the worst day generally, right?
That happens in corporate. It
Even
happens
education
in your
also,
campus
like,
also.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And to be honest with you, our campus run 24/7, 365 days.
Wow.
Okay, so we never have any break. Even there are occasions, but we go on rotation.
Okay. Okay.
So coming back to the question, like, end of the day, like, when you are stressed too much, that is where I started, I used to listen music. Even my school days, I used to go and sing in some occasions and all. But off late I gave up, and I was into my graduation, then got into the job. So I left somewhere. Then off late, when you are too much of stress, then I used to listen to music. Like, then slowly started singing also.
Okay.
Now I ensure that end of the day when I am back at home, I sing at least few songs.
Oh,
Okay, and I record and I play also to see how I sang, whether it is there are mistake, pronunciation mistake, even all South Indian language songs I sing.
Okay.
That is the day-to-day activity. Then weekends, as you rightly said, like, I am very passionate about cooking, so I do cook. Sometimes I tell my wife, like, don't do anything, I will do it. So I will get up in the morning.
You do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
So wife must be extremely happy, right?
Yeah, sometimes, not always. Okay, so on Sunday, like, probably we will have some taliseri dum biryani. So I cook biryani.
Oh, so you
fish curry I
make
make.
specialized meals
Yeah,
as such.
yeah.
I'm sure
And
your
my
wife.
children really enjoy those dishes.
I'm sure you will be ideal husband for your wife. I'm sure.
I think I should ask her only whether I'm ideal.
Great, sir. Great. Sir, you also mentioned Dr. Abdul Kalam is your inspiration. Is there anything, or rather one takeaway from him which you will carry throughout your life?
What I liked him the most is his simplicity. Like, he is such a great man, and he is the president. He was the president of India, but he is very simple and very humble.
Correct.
I think human being should be like that.
Super.
Okay, that is point number one. Point number two is, like, very hardworking. He doesn't see the timings. Even when I recruit people, I always tell them that don't come with watches. I don't wear watch. Last 30 years, I never had a watch. I had my watch, I think, when I got married. My brother gifted me a watch. I wore it for a few days, then I thrown it, saying that I don't want watch. So I always tell the young generation, don't look at the timings. End of the day, do your work. Maybe you are young, so you can stretch. So this is what I have seen in Dr. Kalam also. Like, he is such a great person, such a great position, but he never sees timings. He will work like anything. So I think these are the points which I think attracted me towards him.
But I don't
Maybe
think
there are many points, but
No, I understand. But on this point, I'm sure the younger generation may not agree with this. They are looking for life balance and things like that.
But when there is a necessity, right, you need to stretch. That generally doesn't happen, like, especially with the new generations.
Right. Sir, with technology changing so fast, how do you keep yourself updated and motivated?
Normally what I do is I attend most of the forums.
Right.
Like, now I'm a member in the CEO club, and many of the IT related events and forums, I try to be part of it. Listen to most of the webinars related to technology or leadership.
Right.
And so that, and also interacting people like you, like, always it's kind of
Thank you, sir.
knowledge sharing sessions. You will have some knowledge talks,
Right.
which gives me a lot of inputs about what's really happening in the industry, and maybe motivate me to adopt those technologies, because generally in education people will not be interested to bring best of the breed technologies.
Right.
But in our case, I am very passionate about technology, so I always try to bring those technologies to our campus to ensure that we are also equally good, like a corporate. Okay, because such a large campus, so many students, so many teachers, and so many people accessing the infrastructure. So that means we need to have the best of the breed technologies. So this is how I get updated, and also some kind of recognition and awards in some of the forums will always motivated to do. To do more.
Sure. Yes. And one last question, sir.
Sure, sir.
Given a second chance, Would you still like to be director IT of a big institute, or you have some secret desires?
See, I never wanted to be in IT, to be honest with you,
Okay.
because I wanted to be a mathematician. Like, my
Mathematician.
desire was
Oh,
that.
okay.
But in our time, we listen to our parents. So
Right.
my father wanted me to be an engineer, and
True.
that is how I came to the engineering domain. And now, when you ask me this question, since you asked me this question, I love this job actually. I
Correct.
really enjoy this job. But my first preference is going to be to become a
Mathematician.
mathematician or a scientist.
Super. Thank
Okay,
you. I
so
think this secret, I don't know how many people know, maybe our audience know or not. Other CIOs know about it, we don't know. But
I don't
it's-
think so I have shared in any of the forum.
Thank you so much for
Right.
sharing this
Thank you,
secret.
thank you,
so
thank
much.
you, thank you, sir.
Mohan sir, it was privilege talking
My-
to you. An honor. Thank you so much for coming to this show. We'll have some other
Sure, sure.
chance again to have a second talk. But today we stop here. Thank you so much
Thank
once
you.
again.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling me for this wonderful session. I really enjoyed talking to you,
Thank you.
and look forward to meet you in such kind of events in future. Thank you so much.